So we're slicing and dicing these shows up this week, so you guys don't miss a thing. We're really covering some fun stuff. What we're doing now is I'm Nooch Neighborhood Picks. Like, subscribe, give it a share. We're comparing guys for in fantasy football that we all should be looking at. They're either rostered up or you got one of them. Got another guy that you're discussing, but there's two guys I want to touch on right now. We're gonna go right to the Kansas City Chiefs, the team that after 2 years of data, I've figured out when they get to 8-9, they start to not cover. And they haven't 2 weeks in a row. Now, they didn't cover against Denver 2 weeks ago with the 9. Smart wagering increases your chances of winning. It's not definite things. It's kind of like tech, learning computers. You kind of find your way in, you back out, you go the right way. We gotta see trends. That's why I want to talk about the two Chiefs running backs, and I want to talk about the Chiefs. Now, what do we got going this week? Let's get to the game first. Okay. Now, we're really getting in here. The Chiefs, where are they on the board? Okay. They're a 10-point favorite at home against Seattle. Now, guys, they didn't cover against the Broncos 2 weeks ago. They didn't cover against the Texans. Dallas, I don't understand it. Dallas was like a 12-point favorite against the Texans. They needed a 98-yard drive 2 weeks ago to beat them. And then Vegas comes right back out and makes the Chiefs a 14.5-point favorite against the Texans. We jump on that. Until it proves us, till the theory cracks. That's why we do things like this. So I look at the KC game, and I see they're a 10-point favorite over Seattle. Seattle just lost Tyler Lockett, but I have news for you. There probably isn't another defense in the NFL like the 49ers. The 49ers make a lot of teams look bad. A lot of quarterbacks, a lot of opposing offenses look bad. I have a feeling with a healthy Kenneth Walker, who with two good running backs on the Chiefs, probably the best running back in the game, I think Seattle's going to hang. I think that 10 points is ridiculous, and I'm riding with the Chiefs and the no cover up when they get up 10 especially. Let's go. They just went 2 weeks in a row, didn't cover, still 10-point favorite. Everything gets ignored. So that's up to us to see it. And people are going to scream that from the mountains. So we got that out of the way. Now, two backs that I love. I actually have Pacheco in one of my leagues, and I love the kid. Pacheco he looks like he's going to be the clear-cut number one. I think it's over for Clyde Edwards-Helaire as far as a career. Now, I'm not even going to – Pacheco, he's a rookie from Rutgers. Now, he passes my eyeball test. I got him. I'm going to make the All-NOOCH Awards after the season. He's definitely on the All-NOOCH team. I love Pacheco. I'm going to make a little slot for rookies. Pacheco, All-NOOCH team. He passes the eyeball test. I've been around sports for 30-something years that I can remember. Yeah, exactly. Listen, let's look at his yards this year. He's got 100 fantasy points. He's got 139 attempts, which is not a lot at all. And he's got 677 yards with 3 games left. This fucking kid can hit 1,000 yards with under 200 carries. He's got 4.9 yards a carry. That's really good. And we're going to get to McKinnon. This is why I'm doing Pacheco first, because McKinnon is going crazy, and I love him. So I feel like either one of them is a good job. If you have either one of them, you start them on your fantasy team. And you might even go double binger and start both of them if you have it. Because there is no tomorrow. I like them both. But the thing is, Pacheco, you look at McKinnon as a receiving back. I get it, totally. But Pacheco, he's only got 10 targets to him this year. 10 catches. 10 for 10. So that's beautiful. Now, McKinnon, look at this. Week 13, 8 carries, 51 yards. And he's not the ground guy, but that's nice. 51 yards on the ground. 2 catches, 9 yards, but he scored. Week 14, put up a 33. 6 carries, only 22 yards. 7 catches, 112 yards. For a running back, 2 touchdowns. And then last week, puts up a 34. He's got 10 carries for 52 yards. Perfect split and balance. 8 catches for 70 yards. Another perfect split and balance. And he got 2 touchdowns, but 1 from each way. 1 rushing, 1 receiving. You can't ask for more than that. So fantasy football wise, if you have Pacheco, I can't see how you don't start him. If you're even looking at him, that means you have a running back issue, which is fine. Everybody gets an issue somewhere. So if you have, like, say your running back went down, say you had Javonte Williams or anything, any situation, you got Pacheco and you're looking at him, I would start that kid. I really love him. He passes the eyeball test, and this week they got Seattle. But I remember when everybody was saying, oh, don't start him against the Denver D. 13 carries, 70 yards, 3 catches, 23 yards, 93 scrimmage yards when everybody was telling me to bench him. So it feels like we know about McKinnon. We're wondering about Pacheco. Start Pacheco. And McKinnon, he's so hot, you got to start him. Like, McKinnon, you cannot not eat. Like, I don't care who's in your backfield. Now, Foreman had a cold week last week, so people are going to be scared, but now it's a tough one. McKinnon or Foreman. You know what I'm saying? You got to go with the hot hand at this time. McKinnon, last 4 games, ridiculous. Let's look at his log real quick. 5 only, but he came out of the game, so that doesn't really count. Last 3 games, 14 fantasy points, 32-4, 34-4. McKinnon's so hot, you got to ride him. Dominant. Yeah, he was dominant. So 10 carries, receiving yards. So McKinnon and Pacheco are both starters in fantasy football, either one of them. And that's my take on them. And Kansas City still doesn't cover. So we're going to stick with that theory. We're going to go against Denver. And I'll take Seattle. They just got rocked. Usually when a team gets their ass whooped like they did against San Fran, they're going to come back sharp. It's just nature. You play a bad game, you come back sharp. And Pete Carroll and them out there, no dummies. Give me the Seahawks plus 10. I'm Nooch Neighborhood Picks. Like, subscribe, share. And remember, we're live streaming Christmas Eve morning and Christmas morning live streaming. Because fantasy football, you still got your start sits. We still got stuff happening. The fam's going to be on ice chilling. And then we'll do our start sits. And I hope everybody's having a great holiday season and getting ready for their respective times with their family and friends. So I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff all week now. Live start sit Saturday and Sunday morning. Just now was McKinnon, Pacheco, and the Chiefs not covering. Peace.